it's hard to know who the players are.
When they took a penalty yesterday, I was watching on YouTube. No idea.
It's hard to see from when you look at the other side. Maybe it felt like it was not.
Frustrating. Frustrating game.
Yeah. All right, welcome to Game 2 of the Provincials for the Nepean Wildcats here at Iceland in Mississauga. Today, the Wildcats take on the East Ottawa Stars, cross-town rivals. In nets for the Wildcats, Dominic Ryu. In nets for the EO Stars, Anna Ryu. Houston with it along the boards. Sends it into the corner. McKinnon goes after it. Helped out by Longo. Stars regain control. Fran sends one in, goes off of Donaldson's glove and into the corner. Stars pick it back up. Bella Donaldson. It's Malaya McMullen who knocks it down and gains control along the boards now. Has it knocked away. Stars come back the other way and they'll just send it in deep. Ryu stops it up for Jones. Jones tries to get it back to Morgan Donaldson, picked off by Orlicki. Through the middle, McMullen clears it out of danger. Orlicki takes a slap shot, that goes over the net, off the boards into the mesh. And we'll face off in the Wildcat zone. Puck deflects wide. Driver with it for EO now. Watched by Hollingsworth. That shot deflects over the net into the corner. Bray picks it up off the board. Bray's getting ahead of it now. He sends it. Tries to get into the corner. Stopped up by EO. Hollingsworth battling along the boards. Sends it back to Morgan Donaldson. Donaldson across to Jones. Jones now flips it forward. Kicked ahead by Stars. Donaldson gets tripped on the blue line. No call. EO with it now. Scooping it across center and dumping it in. Ryu stops it up for Morgan Donaldson. Donaldson's pass intercepted by Hogue. McCann from behind the net now watched by Connor. We got a whistle as the net came off the moorings. So the Wildcats are in a must-win situation here today. Losing the opening game 3-1 to Cambridge. And the Wildcats are going to get a penalty here, a bench minor. Gardner will serve the penalty, and it'll be a power play for the Stars. Face off one by the Stars. Puck deflected by McKinnon. Mulvihill goes back into the corner to get it. Stars get it back behind the net. Long shot turned away by Ryu. Stars control the rebound. Into the middle. And puck knocked away by Mulvihill. Kept in by McCran. Bisson with it. Played into the corner. McKinnon knocks that puck out of the zone. And we got a whistle here. looks like an EO player headed to the box now. We'll have some 4-on-4 B-zone going to the box. Well, 4-on-4 for the next minute and 20. And then the Wildcats will have a 40-second power play. Face-off controlled by Stars. Driver with it. Knocked off the puck by Houston. Donaldson gets it over to Gibbs. Driver gets it back. Whiffs on that pass. Longo picks it up. Sticks a shot from the ringette on glove save made by Ryu. Longo wins it to Houston. Houston behind the net. Cuts to the middle. Backhands it. Tries to get it over to Donaldson. Donaldson gets it. Back out to Houston. Houston sends it into the corner. Gibbs trying to keep it in. She does. Longo now with it. Takes a shot. Another glove save by Ryu. 36 seconds to go in this 4-on-4. Hollingsworth with a quick shot off the face-off. Pad save made by Ryu. Morgan Donaldson with it at the blue line now. Flips it over to McMullen. McMullen taking time from behind still. Gets back on her feet. Hangs onto the puck the whole time. Along the boards, plays it back to Jones. Jones over to Donaldson. Donaldson back to Jones. Jones, the blue line, cuts in tight, takes a shot off the post. The rebound comes out of the zone. Donaldson goes back to get it. Donaldson skating it across the middle, or across center, along the wing. Drops it back for Hollingsworth. Power play now for the Wildcats. Hollingsworth over to Jones. Jones crossed up to Donaldson. Morgan Donaldson. Hanging on to it. Gives it to McMullen. McMullen coming in. Gets it back. Tap pass from Gardner. She flips it over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth skates to the middle. Takes a shot. Glove down by Ryu. With 11 seconds left in the power play. Nepean wins the face-off. Francis takes a quick shot, gets blocked on the way to the net. Mulvihill picks up the rebound along the boards. Centering pass gets a skate. Picked up by EO, they'll clear it. They're back at even strength now. As Francis goes back behind her net to get the puck. And plays it over to McKinnon. McKinnon off the boards ahead, out of reach of O'Connor. O'Connor gets a stick on that pass. And Wildcats regain possession. Gray backhands it over to Francis. Francis plays it up along the boards. Just past McKinnon. EO with the puck now. Hogue skates it across the middle. Hogue to the outside, into the corner. Centering pass, knocked away by Gibbs. Rebound, shot from McCran. Hits the body on the way to the net. From the blue line, long shot goes into the corner. Bray gets it. Her pass, out of reach, picked up by EO. Stars send it in deep. Gibbs going after it for the Wildcats. Gibbs in the corner, plays it up along the boards. Hollingsworth there. She flips it forward. Now Longo tries to get it ahead to Bray. Bray turns and sends it in deep. Goes for a change. Hollingsworth on the forecheck for the Wildcats now. McMullen picks the puck off. Coming out of off the bench. Gets it over to Houston. Houston. Played along the boards. Gets the puck back to McMullen. McMullen below the net. One-timer from a sharp angle from Houston goes high. Morgan Donaldson plays it back behind the net towards Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth comes to the middle. Nice pass towards McMullen. Cleared away by EO. Morgan, backhand pass over McMullen. McMullen gets it to Jones. Jones, quick shot on the body.
I'll fix that.
No
I'll
rebound
make
from
sure that
you.
goes top shelf. I'll make sure that goes top shelf.
That should go bar down, yeah, every time.
I just want to say hi. See you.
Into the corner. EO trying to clear it out. Morgan Donaldson keeps it in. Hollingsworth gets it to McMullen. Stars able to steal the puck and take it the other way. Gauvin in now tight. Her shot blocked by Donaldson. Behind the net. Puck comes out to Hollingsworth. Houston in alone. Blocker save made by Ryu. Mulvihill now with the puck. Mulvihill cutting through the middle, in tight. Mulvihill with a shot, misses wide. And we've got a whistle here. Hooking penalty coming up against EO. So 7:27. Wildcats will go to the power play. Face off won by the Wildcats. Longo plays it to Mulvihill. Mulvihill back to out to Jones to Longo. Longo now. Tries a one-timer. McMullen didn't quite pick that one out of the air. And Stars get it out of the zone. Longo with a quick back check though to steal the puck. Turn it around the other way. Longo cuts to the middle, takes a shot on the ice, turned away by Ryu. Rebound cleared out, picked up by Bray. Ray's pass goes off the board. Longo gets another shot, turned away by Ryu. McMullen fighting for it behind the net. She'll get it now. Going in tight. Backhands it towards the net. Covered up by Ryu on the side of the net. Face-off won by the Wildcats. McKinnon with it over to Donaldson. Bella Donaldson at the blue line. Over to Houston. Houston skates to the middle. Houston with a low shot. Rebound comes out. Stars able to pick it up. McKinnon breaks that up though. Donaldson's pass picked up by Gauvin. She sends it down the ice and she falls into the referee, who stays up. Seems to be okay. Bella Donaldson behind the net now. Out to McKinnon. McKinnon up along the board. Stops up. Changes directions. Cuts to the middle. Now she got some space in forward. Drops it back to O'Connor. O'Connor sends it towards the net. McKinnon tries to tip it. Goes behind the net. McKinnon fighting for it. Still got it. Sends it down low to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth shot scored! Riley Hollingsworth with a power play goal, getting the Wildcats on the board. The 5-hole goal here opened the scoring for the Wildcats. Assists from McKinnon and O'Connor, I think. Time to goal, 9:13 into the first period. McMullen gets pinned along the boards. EO trying to get it back. Gardner shielding the defender. Gets possession of the puck. Gets it over to Morgan Donaldson. Morgan behind her own net now. Flips it up off the glass. Bounces past the EO defender. Bray picks it up at the blue line. Bray behind the net. She's double teamed. Puck comes loose. Gardner works it forward. Gardner keeping it in the zone. Gardner gets it back again. Behind the net now. Centering it. quick shot by Bray. Ryu there to make a save. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Houston's cross-ice pass goes off the boards, picked up by Gibbs, sends it towards the net. McKinnon had it, tried a backhand pass, it stopped. Houston now in the corner. Spins away from the forechecker, cuts in the middle, gets a shot towards the net. McKinnon unable to get a shot off, coming in tight. McKinnon battles for it, she pulls it away. Off the boards, out to Donaldson. Morgan Donaldson. Shot hit the stick on the way towards the net. Recovered by Longo though. She sends it towards the net. It gets all the way through along the ice. Save made by Ryu. Morgan Donaldson keeping it in at the blue line now. Plays it off the boards to Longo. Longo takes a shot. Turned away by Ryu and covered up for a face-off in the EO zone.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
EO coming with the puck. Gardner knocks that away. Rio Francis picks it up. Hollingsworth now tries to get it ahead. Goes off an EO stick. There'll be no icing as Gardner charges in on the forecheck. Hollingsworth knocks away that pass. O'Connor picks it up. She takes a shot. Deflected wide of the net. Hollingsworth now along the boards. Gets out to Mulvihill. Mulvihill takes a shot. That hits a leg on the way to the net. EO tries to get it out. Kept in by Mulvihill. She'll skate it out of the zone and regroup. Sends it over to her teammates who happen to be changing. But EO brings the puck back into the zone for the Wildcats. Nepean on the forecheck with Bray now. Jones has the puck. Jones from the ringette line takes a shot, score! Must have. 2-0 Wildcats. Face-off won by Wildcats. Donaldson up along the boards, tries to get it to Bray. He opens right to the right, turns it around the other direction. McCran now into the corner. She stops up. She's met by McKinnon, Jones, Donaldson now. Her pass out to Bray. Bray off the boards, trying to get it to McKinnon. This thing should be, wow, not waved off. Looked like McKinnon maybe had a step there, but I guess not. Or the face-off in the Wildcat zone. Yo plays it behind the net. Two Wildcats run into each other, but they manage to get it out to Bray. Bray's pass out of the reach of McMullen. Now Valet with it for the Stars. She'll skate into the corner. Behind the net. The puck came through the crease. McCran with a quick shot. That goes just high and wide. Yo maintains possession. Stars out to Valet. Valet shot along the ice. Deflected into the netting by Ryu. Get the face off. Face off won by a long go into the corner to Gibbs. Yo with the pressure now, centering pass knocked away by Gibbs. Hollingsworth picks up the bouncing puck, skates out of the zone. Hollingsworth back to the middle, across the blue line. Gets knocked off the puck as McKenzie takes it for the Stars. Houston got a stick on that pass, but it ends up on Driver's stick. Tried to draw pass. That was knocked away by the Wildcats. That shot blocked by Houston. Gibbs picks up the rebound. Gets it out of the zone. Yo, regrouping, sending the puck in deep. Gibbs trying to get it out. Kept in by Gauvin. Illier with a shot. Blocker save. Puck still loose. Taken out of the danger zone by Hollingsworth now. She just skated out of the zone. Her pass a little long for Houston. As EO sets up their breakout. Pass through the middle. Hits Tessier. She puts it forward now. Comes into the zone. Mulvihill picks it up. She gets over to McKinnon. O'Connor with it now. No icing on that play. Gardner pinning the forward up. O'Connor picking it up. Rio Francis playing that. Puck along the boards. Rio tries to get it out, and they do. Francis races after it. It's on net. Rio covers it up with 11 seconds left in this opening period. No flood between the first and second periods in this tournament. The two 15-minute periods. And there will be a flood after the second before the 20-minute third period. Donaldson in the corner. Connor helping her out. 5 seconds to go here. Looks like the Wildcats will be content to just pin it and let the clock run out. As it does. So the Wildcats will take a 2-0 lead into the second period. Will start in about a minute.
Where's the green hat?
Oh, right here.
Oh, there he is. But he was doing the game, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I didn't see the green hat.
Yeah. Look for the green hat.
Call up the restaurant from here, the message from here.
Yeah, last time we were like this, it's probably only home. No, I think that.
Okay. Getting ready to start the second period here. Nepean up 2-0. Gray dumps it in. And Ryu covers it up. McKinnon to take the draw. EO goes D to D. Bray picks it up on the side, centers it. McMullen goes and gets it in the corner, back to Jones. D to D to Morgan Donaldson. McMullen's first on that puck. Battling along the boards. McKinnon comes in to help. EO comes out with it. Jones back to get it. Tries to hit McKinnon. She tips it forward. And an icing's called. McMullen to take the draw. Runs it to Donaldson. Donaldson behind the net to Jones. And back to Morgan Donaldson. She flips it up to Bray. Bray tries to go ahead to McKinnon. EO picks that up. Long pass. Almost catches Nepean on the change. O'Connor behind the net. Battling in the corner now. EO pinches, saved by Ryu. Hollingsworth comes out, sees O'Connor. That gets knocked off her stick and goes deep. She puts it back to Gibbs. Gibbs to Houston. Houston turns, sees Hollingsworth, but it gets past her. Now Isabella Donaldson fires, that shot blocked. And EO chips it off the glass. They got a 2-on-1 here. Shot. That shot goes wide. Houston has it now. She goes behind the net to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth in the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Toe drag. EO puts a stop to that. McMullen to Mulvihill. Back to McMullen. She misses that pass. No icing though. Longo to McMullen to Gardner. Gardner off the crossbar and out of play. McMullen to take her. Longo's going to take the draw. McMullen goes in and gets it. She's battling in the corner now. Comes out with it. With Gardner to Longo. Longo backhand. Glove hand saved by Ryu. We got Ryu versus Ryu in goalie today. The EO goalie's a right-handed glove. You don't see too many of those. EO takes it behind the net, drops it back for the defender. They lose it in the corner. Off the boards, kept in by Francis. Francis to Longo. Longo tries to dangle, but gets knocked off her stick. Now EO comes out with it. They dump it in. Francis back to get it. Ahead to McMullen. She gets tied up. Now she gains it back. Pass to Longo. Mulvihill picks it up with some speed. Tries to shoot. That gets blocked. Kept in by O'Connor. Now a Gardner. Gardner will get it deep and McKinnon chases. They rim it around the boards, kept in by Jones. Jones to McKinnon. She gets hit from behind, penalty coming up. Penalty going to EO. 2 minutes for boarding. And Nepean will go on a power play. O'Connor to take the draw. She wins that to Houston, back to McKinnon. McKinnon back to Houston. McKinnon has it again. To O'Connor, they try a give and go play. Ryu stays strong on the net and covers it up for a face-off. That face-off won by EO. Back in the corner. Houston's right on it though. And Connor is in to help. Hollingsworth comes out with it. She's got it behind the net. She tries to center it to Donaldson. And EO will clear it. Ryu stops it up behind the net. Houston and McKinnon coming out. McKinnon with some speed gains the zone. Cuts to the middle. In tight. Neck came off. She's in tight and couldn't quite put it in. It was a nice cut to the middle though. Second power play unit comes on now. Longo to take the draw. She wins it back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill with the shot. Gets stopped by Longo. Longo tries to pounce on the rebound, doesn't make it through. Now Jones picks it up on the D. She loses it behind the net. That kept in by Mulvihill. And deep to McMullen, over to Jones. Back to McMullen. McMullen's shot gets blocked. Longo turns. Back to Mulvihill. Over to Jones. Back to Mulvihill. Drops it for Jones. She goes cross ice for McMullen. Can't handle it, and Neal clears it. Mulvihill has it behind the net. Gains the zone. Gets it in the corner. Now goes behind the net. Longo after it. She steals that puck. McMullen in to help. Now Gray picks it up, back to Jones. Jones fires, that gets blocked into the corner. Gives to McMullen, she can't handle the pass. And it's back to even strength. EO coming out. Turns. Tries to center that. That gets picked off by O'Connor. O'Connor ahead to Houston. EO comes in. And they were offside. They were making a change. They would have been better off staying on the bench for a while. So offside the call. O'Connor to take the draw. EO gains the zone and Gibbs tries to flip it out. Kept in by EO. Houston goes boards to Gardner. Gardner picks it up. She turns. Gets past the first defender. Drops it for O'Connor. O'Connor shoots and scores. Top shelf. So Mike. Goal scored by number 22, Carly O'Connor, assisted by number 19, Yingling Gardner, and number 24, Maggie Houston. Time of the goal, 8:24 in the second period. Three nothing. Longo battling in center ice for the puck. Gray picks it up. Goes boards and out. Now McKinnon chasing. She's got one to beat. tries to center it to Longo, doesn't make it through. Now EO comes out with it. They've got a 2-on-2 shaping up. Longo battling behind the net. That goes over to Morgan Donaldson. Head to Bray, but EO keeps it in. Now McKinnon gets it. She dumps it in and goes off for a change. EO goes back to get it. They've got some time. Now they dump it in. Ryu stops it up behind the net. Jones assesses the situation and comes out with it. Over to Donaldson. Donaldson ahead to Gardner. Now they're battling on the blue line. Hollingsworth trying to put someone's pocket there. Now Yeo comes in, they shoot, saved by Ryu. McMullen to take the draw. She wins it back to Isabella Donaldson. They're right on her though. McMullen comes in to help. McMullen comes out with it. That pass gets picked off by Ryu. I think McMullen took down Tessé on the other team. They're previous schoolmates though. It wasn't intentional. No penalty was called. EO dumps it in. Isabella Donaldson back to get it. Ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs tries to center it. Doesn't make it through. And they dump it in. Gibbs now tries to hit Gardner. Gardner is chasing. She gets rubbed off the puck and her stick gets caught in the door. Probably broken. $300 there. Gardner goes off. Now they're battling in the corner. And Neo gets it out. Houston back to get it. She goes around her player. Gains the zone, stops up. Cross ice pass to Mulvihill. Mulvihill shot. Save Ryu. They're picking up the stick, so maybe it wasn't broken. Longo to take the draw. It's got Houston and O'Connor with her. Shot by Mulvihill, that's saved by Ryu. Back to O'Connor. She puts it behind the net to Houston. Turns in front. Saved by Ryu. McMullen to take the draw. She wins that back. Bray goes cross ice to Morgan Donaldson. Doesn't quite hit her though. And now Yeo comes out with it. They dump in it. He chase. Jones back to get it. Penalty coming up to Jones. A little back and forth happening here. Similar thing happened last year at this tournament. Nepean and EO got into it in their very last game of the season. Jones is getting a penalty for cross-checking. And that looks like it might be it. So EO will go on the power play here. Well, looks like we got a little bit more than... Oh, she was ejected. Oh, Jones was ejected. Bray's going to serve her penalty. I don't know what she was ejected for. So EO has the power play for the next 2 minutes. This might be a similar penalty to yesterday with Yell. EO with the shot blocked by Donaldson. Now they have it in the corner. In front. Now off to the side. That's another shot blocked. That pass block now. EO still keeps it in the zone though. They have it in the corner. They go D to D now. Back to the D. Into the corner. Passing it around. Shot gets deflected up and out of play for a face-off. Give Nepean opportunity to change their penalty kill. 49 seconds left in the EO power play. EO is it on the point. They try to go deep. That's picked off by Francis. Ahead to Hollingsworth. She's got a one-on-one shaping up. Almost catches Francis going back door, but it just gets deflected out of play, out of her reach. Now EO has it behind the net. Trying to regroup. Longo on. Now they settle things down and try to break out. That pass misses the mark, and Nepean dumps it right back in. That one pass picked off by Gardner. She goes in, drops it back for Houston. Houston with the shot that goes high over the bar. Now she has it behind the net. Funny bounce off the boards. Bray takes it. She shoots. Save Ryu. O'Connor to take the draw. Back to Donaldson. Tipped in front by O'Connor. It's still loose. Gardner after it, but gets knocked down. Now EO comes out with it. Ahead. Battling in the corner. Houston goes in to help. Morgan Donaldson behind. That pass comes in front, but EO ends up behind the net with it again. Now O'Connor picks it up. She gets by her first player. Drop for Donaldson. She fires it towards the net. Gardner picks up that loose puck. O'Connor and Gardner have it in the corner now. Gardner tries to turn. It's getting tied up by the EO player. And EO will get it out. Back to Gibbs. Gibbs ahead to McMullen. Gets hit into the boards, no call. It's dropped for Houston. Houston flips it forward to McMullen. She's going to be first on it. Tries to put it to McKinnon, that's off of her stick. Leo comes out with it. Leo in the corner. Back to the point. McKinnon's first on that. Over to Bray. Tries to hit Mulvihill. Gets in her skates though. Now Bray chases. Longo picks it up off of her skate. Back to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth with shot and scores. Top shelf on the blocker side. 4-0 Nepean. Goal scored by number 17, Kylie Hollingsworth. Leo gains the zone, has it in the corner, stops up. Longo back to get it. That just comes out. Now Bray on it. They move it forward. Francis after it. She rubs her player out. Leo tries to center it, goes back to the D. They fire it into the corner. Luckily Francis was still there. And that's it for the second period. Score after 2 periods. Nepean 4, EO 0. They'll scrape now, so we'll see in about 12 minutes.
Welcome back to Iceland Arena here for the third period between the Nepean Wildcats and the East Ottawa Stars. Wildcats take a 4-0 lead into the third period here, which is a 20-minute period. Here we go. McCollum taking the draw for the Wildcats. Really trying to work it forward. McKinnon picks it up. She drops it for Houston. Houston tight. Shot, low shot. Pad save made by Ryu. Rebound controlled by McMullen. Bella Donaldson steps in to keep it in. Sends it towards the net. Gets deflected wide. And McCran will send it on net for EO. Bella Donaldson now flips it forward. Gets it out of the zone. Picked up by McDonnell for the Stars. McCran now in tight. She takes a shot. Blocked by Gibbs. Houston picks it up now, sends it ahead to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth in along the goal line, centering pass, tries to hit O'Connor. Couldn't quite connect with that puck. It sailed through the crease. Mulvihill now with it. Loses an edge. Picked up by Hogue. But their Stars are offside. So Wildcats now down 2 defense, with Kate Viel serving first game of her suspension today, and now Avery Jones out for the rest of this game and 2 more games following. O'Connor gets a piece of that puck at the blue line to ward off the icing. Puck bounces off the side of the net. Hollingsworth his 3rd attempt now. A couple of big saves made by Ryu. EO dumps it in behind the net. Rio stops it up for Mulvihill. Mulvihill plays it along the boards, gets past Francis, but Hollingsworth's there. Pick it up. Stick goes flying across the ice. Looks like Bray lost her stick. Oh, a nice pass from Hollingsworth to Mulvihill. Tried a one-timer. Just went wide of the net there. EO trying to get it out. They do. Driver trying to pick up the puck. She's stopped up by Mulvihill. Now, EO picks it up. Brings it into the zone. Centering pass goes off Driver's skate. Houston now plays it into the middle where Mulvihill gets it to Gardner. In tight, Yo, 2-on-1. Glove save by Ryu on probably the best chance that East Ottawa has had all day.
Nice shot. Oh, thanks. What? This is great. Thank you.
Face off won by the Stars. Villiers takes a long shot, goes off of Ryu's glove. Longo picks up the rebound. Longo now skating out with it. Gets it over to Houston. Houston into the zone, long pass across to Gardner. Goes off her stick. She grabs it in the corner though. Kicks it towards the middle. Longo now chasing after it. McCran with it for the Stars. She plays it back to her D. And it's sent forward, deflected at center ice. Icing called off. Donaldson. Morgan plays it back towards Gardner. Gardner gets it out of the zone. EO will have to get back on side. So flip it forward. Morgan Donaldson's there to play it forward. That's going to be an icing no against the Wildcats. McKinnon with the puck now, skating it in along the boards. Bodied off by Bisson. Bit of a collision there, no call. Bisson slow to get up though. I'm not sure if she... I think she grabbed her helmet for a second there. I'm not sure if she hit her head into the boards. So she's getting up on her own will.
Wow, no.
Mullen taking the draw for the Wildcats. Face off won by McMullen. Quick shot from McKinnon, doesn't get through. EO controlling the rebound, going up through the middle. Gibbs picks it up. Gray now trying to knock down the puck out of the air. He gets into it tight. Quick shot, saved by Ryu. And she'll cover that up for a face-off. And the Stars end. Stars win that face-off. Pass through the middle. Gauvin. Francis there to defend. Ryu comes out of the net to play the puck out of harm's way and get it out of the zone. Aggressive play from Don Ryu on that one. Oh, with a quick shot. Doesn't get through. Gibbs with the block. Gibbs now trying to send it forward. Can't get it with the break. Oh, Gibbs knocks Gauvin down. She's going to get a penalty for that. So, Stars will get a power play here with 16:09 left in this third period. Oh, they're calling 4-minute head contact on that. Wow. Okay. Didn't look like she hit her in the head, but... EO controlling the face-off. Houston stealing the puck, sending it down ice and chasing after it. She'll get there first. Houston behind the net now. Battling against a couple of EO Stars, now 3 against 1. Houston still trying to go after it. Stars getting control now, setting up their breakout. Houston still on the forecheck. Stars get puck out through the middle. McKenzie with it into the zone, drops it out of the zone. Bowes picks it up while the Stars get back on side. Donaldson clears it out of the zone. Now the Stars gain entry here, and they do. Bisson at the blue line with it. Skated into the corner, dropping it off. For McKenzie to driver. Cross ice, long shot, knocked down by Ryu. O'Connor takes the puck out of the crease. Can't get it out though, it's gloved down by the EO defender at the blue line. Nice tip shot attempt there. Deflection goes wide. Wildcats able to clear the puck out of the zone and change up the penalty killers. With 2:43 left in this double liner. Hollingsworth on the forecheck as the Stars try to regroup here. McCran over the B zone. Longo in on the forecheck, knocks that puck loose. Now McDonald in along the boards, watched by Rio Francis. Loose puck in the corner. Mulvihill chases after Tessier. Tessier backhands it towards the net. It goes wide. Rio Francis is going to get there first. She'll try to backhand it out. Can't quite get all of it. Kept in by Bisson. Her shot deflects high over the net. Hits the back wall. Longo now gets to the puck first. She'll skate it out of the zone. Send it off the wall. Picked up by Bisson in the neutral zone. Rio Stars changing up their forwards. Francis hits that puck forward. It hits off of McKinnon's shin pad. McKinnon able to get it back. She'll skate around with it, waste some time. Taking back into her own zone, getting some free space, and now sending it length of the ice. A minute and a half left in this power play. McKinnon still out there, causing trouble for the Stars power play. McKinnon going after puck carrier. Gardner picking up the loose puck now. She'll send it down the ice into the corner and go for a change. Gray and McMullen come in for the Wildcats. Ballet now gets it into the zone. Gets past Donaldson. Her shot goes wide into the corner. Gray picks up that puck. She's got McMullen with her. McMullen through the middle. Shields off the defender. Gets it back to Bray. Bray's shot turned away by Ryu. And Ryu had to make a save on her own teammate there, I think.
That's a good save.
EO winning that face-off. 44 seconds left in this power play. Setting up their breakout from behind the net. Outlet pass to Hogue. Hogue skates to the middle. Takes it into the zone. Watched by Donaldson. Puck comes loose behind the net. Bella Donaldson battling for it. EO able to come away with it. Long shot. Saved by Ryu. No rebound. Face off to the right of Dom Ryu here. EO controlling the puck. Long shot. Turned away by Ryu into the corner. EO controls the rebound. 20 seconds left now in the power play. Pass to Johnson. Gets past her into the corner. Driver tries to center it. It hits a Wildcat stick. Comes out to the blue line. Bows with a long shot. Ryu had to make a save on that. Now Houston picking up the rebound. He slips on the ice. So it gets the puck deep into the other end to end the 4-minute power play. Back to even strength now. Hollingsworth has the puck. Driver with it in the corner for EO. Centering pass. Houston tries to make a touch pass to Hollingsworth. Can't quite hang on to it. And EO now comes back in the zone, losing it though as Wildcats get it back in deep. Longo going after it. Here comes McCran now for EO. Into the zone. Takes a shot. Save made by Francis Gibbs. Gets the puck out of the crease area. Longo gets it over to Bray. Bray now with a shot. Maybe off the stick and wide. McMullen trying to keep it into the blue line. She does. McMullen serving the territory, getting a bit of space, trying to get a pass across to Gardner. But that hit an EO stick. McMullen now picking the pocket of the EO player, centering the pass. Puck, all right, bounces over a couple of EO's Wildcat sticks. McMullen gets it again. Now she hits Mulvihill. Mulvihill's shot blocked. And now EO will try to get it out of the zone. McCran with it. Watched by McMullen. McCran gets it back. A couple of cross-ice passes. She drops it off to a player who went to change. McMullen now gets it ahead to McKinnon. McKinnon with a shot. Toe save made by Ryu. And another save on the rebound. Robin Bray. A couple of great saves by Anna Ryu there. .10:22 to go. Puck comes out of the zone. It's a 2-on-1 Gauvin. Gets a puck across to Orlicky. She can't quite hang on to it though. It goes into the corner. And the Wildcats able to regain possession. Donaldson tries to clear it out. It's kept in by Bose, who gives Malay and Mullen a shot in the head. The refs don't see that. Orlicky with it now for EO. Ahead to Gauvin. Gauvin watched by McMullen. The pass hits Houston's skate. McMullen picks it up, drops it back to McKinnon. McKinnon can't quite hang on to it. Houston comes in to help out, trying to keep it in. Now McMullen comes away with it. She gets knocked down from behind. That's a one-on-one. Rio Francis knocking the puck loose off a driver's stick. Driver gets it back though. Gibbs defending her. That shot, glove save made by Don Ryu. Now we got a slashing call coming up against the Stars. Looks like Mason Driver is headed to the box. So 9:21. Wildcats go back to the power play here. Off controlled by EO. Clearing pass takes a funny bounce off the top of the boards. Goes way over. Oh, wow, Rio coming out. Crazy paddle save there. On an open net. Mulvihill's pass gets through to McMullen. McMullen now trying to get past McKenzie. Bella Donaldson picks up the puck though. Long goes, tries to get to the middle. Hits a EO skate, and they're able to clear it down the ice. Ryu stops it up. Minute 19 to go in this power play. Mulvihill with the puck behind her own net. She'll skate out to her left. Long pass up ahead to McMullen. McMullen into the zone. She's got Bray cutting through the middle. Long go following. McMullen comes away off the boards with it. Tries to center it. Bray will get to it first here. Goes sent towards the corner. McMullen touch pass to Longo. She has it knocked off her stick though. And EO able to send it the length of the ice. O'Connor racing after it. Ryu will play it along the boards towards Donaldson. Houston there helping her out. McKinnon comes away with it now. McKinnon behind her own net. With 33 seconds left in the power play. She gets past the forechecker, cuts to the middle. Houston able to stay onside with the skate on the blue line. Hollingsworth with a quick top pass to a streaking O'Connor. Got a piece of it, but Ryu is there to make the save. .7:44 to go in this third period. Still 4-0 for the Wildcats. Hollingsworth gets in tight. Shot. Saved by Ryu. No rebound this time. Hollingsworth with 2 goals already today. drop off McKinnon. Still has it. In tight. Shot. Rebound. Oh, they blow the whistle super early. Rio never had the puck. The puck bounced right out into the crease on the stick of Hollingsworth, who buried it, but they blew it down incredibly quickly.
Well, if you make a stupid call, you should fight it.
Hollingsworth gets the puck off the face-off. Her shot Rio might have got a piece of that to the flat wide. Hollingsworth keeping it in at the blue line. EU trying to clear it out now. Now stopped by Morgan Donaldson. Connor tries to send it towards the middle. Valet picks it up and skates it out of the zone. She'll send it deep behind the net. Rio stops it up. Driver trying to tuck that in from behind the net. Picked up by Houston. Houston with some speed down the wing. Long shot. Bad save made by Ryu. Gardner trying to pick it up off the boards. Can't quite control it. Now EO with the puck behind the own net. Has that pass. Valet. Her pass too far for Licky. Gibbs picks it up. Gets it to Gardner. And we got a body checking penalty against the Stars. Wildcats will go back to the power play here. 6:33 to go. Face off won by Wildcats. Mulvihill. McMullen back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill's long shot. Takes Longo in front. EO able to clear it out of the zone. And that nice sticking the call there. You face off in the Nepean zone. Face off controlled by the Wildcats. McMullen picks it up. She plays it off the boards ahead to Bray. Now joining Bray. Bray skates it towards the boards. Drops it back to Bella Donaldson. Donaldson over to Mulvihill. Down low to McMullen. Long goes one timer, goes wide. Wildcats able to control the rebound though. Longo with it now. And we got a couple of offsetting penalties here. Bella Donaldson going to the box along with an EO player. Unsportsmanlike call for both of them. And I think we're still power play for the Wildcats. So we're 5-on-4 here, offsetting penalties. Francis over to Mulvihill. Riffs on the shot, able to get it back and scores. Gordon Mulvihill from the blue line. Nearly gave up a breakaway, but got the puck back. And at 14:15 in the third, makes it 5-0 Nepean. Almost like she planned that. Not quite. A beauty shot. Not sure if Ryu saw that one. Face off won by Nepean. Morgan Donaldson with it. Over to Gibbs. Gibbs gets it out. Stopped up by EO, and then will flip it over the glass. Out of play. Neutral zone face off coming up. Tran with the puck. She'll skate it into the zone, but she'll run into two defenders. Gibbs watching her now. Puck sent in, knocked down by a high stick, picked up by Nepean. Morgan Donaldson now. She flips it out. Bouncing puck, played by Hillier. gets it out of the zone. McKinnon battling for it now. O'Connor comes and knocks it loose. Gets it to Donaldson. Donaldson over to Gibbs. Gibbs along the wall, cross center. She'll send it on net. Gloved by Ryu. She'll hold on to that for the face-off. There's 5 minutes left. Corralling that puck in to get a whistle. Face off won by Nepean Mulvihill. Skates it behind our net, backhands it out to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth plays it off the boards ahead to Gardner. Gardner's got McMullen with her. Oh, that pass goes off the skate and just behind McMullen. Mulvihill keeps it in. No, McMullen gets Hollingsworth. Her shot deflected. Picked up by EO. EO now driver onside in deep. Has a shot. Save made by Ryu. Next shot goes wide. Behind the net, McMullen comes out with it. She makes cross ice pass to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth cuts it to the middle and back to the outside. Long shot on the ice, turned away by Ryu. EO goes the other way. Longo knocking that puck off of Hope's stick, keeping it in the zone. Hollingsworth picking it up. In tight. Shot. I'm not sure if that hit the side of the net or Ryu made the save on that one. Donaldson now playing it off the boards. Sends it back in the corner. Hollingsworth goes after it. Now Longo battling for it. Puck comes away with it along in the corner. She gets pinned, helped out by Hollingsworth. Puck comes loose. EO gets control of it, flipping along the boards. Donaldson in on the pinch, keeping it in. Now Longo to the shot as she falls. Save made by Ryu. Rebound controlled by the Stars. Gibbs has it bounce over her puck as he tries to keep it in. Stars are 2-on-1 now. Shot misses wide. Gibbs picking up the rebound with a 3-on-2 going the other way now. She's got Houston on her left, McKinnon on her right. She takes a shot, goes off the post, hits the Ryu in the back, and stays out. Houston knocking that puck loose. EO able to control it. Stars send it the length of the ice. It should be icing. Icing waved off. Even though I don't think Mulvihill really had a chance to get it. She tried. O'Connor knocks it free. She'll skate out for it. O'Connor gets there first. In tight. Her shot misses high. The rebound comes out. As McCran picks it up. McCran in the corner. Behind the net now. McCran. Her pass out of the reach of Ballet. She'll play it off the boards. Send it into the corner back to McCran. O'Connor now picking up the loose puck. Mulvihill. Her pass picked up by Ballet. Ballet in tight. Save made by Ryu. Rebound. Comes back out. Bouncing puck. Bounces wide behind the net. Francis battling. Now the puck comes out to McKinnon. Her pass to Ray hits a skate. Ends up on McCran's stick. Quick shot. Deflected right at the last second. Ryu closes the door as the offsetting penalties for Bose and Donaldson expire. And they can rejoin their teams on the bench. Buck 35 left to go here. Face off won by Nepean. Gibbs plays it off the boards. Over to Morgan Donaldson. Donaldson now ahead to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth just out of reach for McMullen. And EO sends it the other way. Donaldson's pass hits a stick but gets through to McMullen. She's got Hollingsworth coming through the back. Their pass is knocked down by a Neo stick. Ryan with it now. Plays it behind the boards. Hollingsworth ends up with it. A shot. Pad saved by Ryu. Now Yo skating out with Donald. Runs into Gibbs, loses the puck. Donaldson to Gardner. Gardner to McMullen. McMullen will send it in deep into the corner. Hollingsworth going after it.
Straight up.
Plays with it now. EO offside at 35 seconds to go. So the Wildcats are going to need some help from the EO Stars later this evening. Wildcats will play against the Arrows. They'll need to win that and then hope that the EO Stars can beat Cambridge if they want to have a chance to advance in this tournament. Tonight's game's scheduled for 6:45. However, the games seem to be running later and later as the day goes on. So I would anticipate probably more start after 7 p.m. But we shall see. Face off goes right to Ryu. She'll cover it up. We'll do it all again. Mobile plays it off the boards, takes a funny bounce, comes right back to the middle where Longo happened to be able to pick it up. We've seen some funny bounces in this rink today off the boards and off the glass. And that'll do it. Wildcats take it 5-0 over East Ottawa Stars. I said they'll be back at it this evening. 6:45 scheduled start. Likely going to start later than that against Toronto Arrows, where the Wildcats need to win and will need some help to stay alive in this tournament. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.